Hey people, it's John here again. The song I got on at the moment called Voices in the Dark by Osakari. It's Oz Peterson. He he's a guitarist. You've seen me advertise or review their stuff. Great guy, sends me all sorts of stuff, so which is really appreciated. Right, the reason why I'm doing the video is it is competition time. Well, not competition as in a new competition, but I'm going to draw the winners from my 400 subs and over 100,000 views. I'm going to tell you what I'm on now actually. I'm on 119,000, so by tomorrow that'll be 120,000, and that's 20,000 views in a month since the last video. It's just insane and much appreciated. Actually my rank's gone really high up. My god, Monday I had 1,741 views in one day. That's just insane. Cheers guys. That is just insane, but it's just, you know, just shows that people actually do watch my videos, which is brilliant. Cheers to everybody in the VC. Cheers to everybody else who watches, who's not actually in the VC, but just viewers. You rock. Hopefully you like my channel, and hit that subscribe button to check out my stuff. And I think there's a bell on the thing as well. You can tap on that, and I think there is on mine. Just double check on my actual main screen. Just when you want it to go to the main screen, it don't bother hurrying up. Oh, I don't know, maybe I haven't got a bell that you can click on. Just hit the subscribe. Check out my Facebook, Discogs and stuff like that. And right, so I have got 13 entries to my competition, which I started, I think I did it on the 2nd of October. So yeah, tomorrow is technically the day I was going to do it, but I just wanted to, I went through all the stuff today again, so if any of you guys out there have got a lot more views on each of your videos, especially your videos from my competition, it's because I've watched them a few more times. I've watched them once, then I watched them today again, and then I had to go through them and write down things just to make sure I didn't forget stuff. And I really hope I haven't missed anybody off. I have put all of, what have I done to my desk? I've put all of your videos, your contest videos that is, to a playlist on my channel. So whoever wants to watch the contest videos again, wants to explore more in detail what people have put in and entered for the contest, do that. I am going to go through quickly each of your comments or your answers. I'm not going to go into real detail, but if people want to see your videos, then they can check them out on my playlist. If your video is not on my playlist, I'm really sorry. but I went through all the videos that I have had, and I could only get, there was only 13 I could find, and yeah, really sorry if I've missed you off, and if I have, then the next one I will enter you without even you having to do a video. So right, because I can see myself, I'm at 457, I think, 457 subs since I did this contest. So 57 subs this month, and which is really good. So hopefully, like Metal Mickey said, John will be at 500 by Christmas. Well, I hope so. And then I can do another contest, but I think I might get there, hopefully, fingers crossed, by the start of December. So we shall see. I've just got this song on here, and that's not even what I wanted to play. Oh, I'll probably get copyright for that now. Shoot. Right. Luckily I only played like a minute of it. Right. I'm going to leave the music off now. Right, here we go. I'm going to try and remember most of the stuff people have said. Got my tin, my British telephone box tin that I've had for quite a long time, which used to house shortbread. Yeah, I think I bought this, I don't know, even though it's a British one, right, it's actually made in Scotland. Well, it's more London, and you know, Big Ben on there, and I think it's Blackpool, not Blackpool, Brighton. Flipping Brighton, what am I on about? That's the Millennium Wheel. Twit. Just shows how much I know about London, eh? But yeah, this was made. This was made in Scotland. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that there. Nothing in it, by the way. No trickery. You just about do my videos right, let alone doing magic tricks. God. Right. So I'm going to start off with somebody that I've had following me probably, I think, since the end of last year. Very early on, actually. And that's Apex Metal. Apex Metal didn't have the means to make a proper video like showing things, but at least he did try. He put a list and did the video like that with a little bit of, I think it was a tiny bit, I can't remember if it was a bit of music on there. Very, oh, I'd have to double check again. So Apex Metal, right, Your Big Four was German metal, was the genre. The four bands, Your Big Four, were Destruction, Creator, Scorpions and Accept. Your festival was Destruction, Megadeth, Minor Threat, Exodus, Cannibal Corpse, Bitter I can't even say that word. I think that's why I gave Mike that CD. Sorry, it's just an ASD thing. I can't get the words out right. Obituary. That's the one. Post-Mortem, Candlemass, Jimi Hendrix, and Dream Angel. So there's your list. Alright. It's got your name at the top. There's a big four on the other side, and what I'm going to do is fold that like that. And yeah, I'll fold that again. And in you go, into the pot. Can you see that? Where that thing is? No, I don't know where. What am I going to do? Ah, if I plonk a few of these old CDs here, and I'll just make a little stand. There we go, so you can see it going in. Next one, Another guy, or fairly new to watching my stuff for the past, I suppose, 4 or 5 months or whatever, which is quite new really, is Andrew Bellina, and yeah, very big into horror memorabilia and stuff. Amazing. Yeah, it's got a very good taste in music as well. I'm not trying to be biased, but there's a few there that, yeah, I love as well. And when you see me do that, right, every time if there's a band, I go, that means I love that band. Iron Maiden. Oh, sorry, I'm not going to do that one. That way around. Your Big Four: Testament, Exhumer. Never heard of them. Death Angel. I must try and find them, what them are like. And Slayer. Obviously, your genre was the Big Four thrash that you've changed. Yeah, I was a bit sad not to see Megadeth there, but that's your choice. And you've got every right to change whatever you want. Right, your Fantasy Festival: Iron Maiden, Exhumer, Testament, Death Angel, Queen, the Beatles, King Diamond, Judas Priest, just keep that there now, Alice Cooper, and Bon Jovi. The old Bon Jovi though. Not that excuse of a band without Richie Sambora now. Right, so Andrew, there's your list there. Look, I wrote down your stuff on there, and your Big Four there. So these are post-it notes, so it should stick. And then I'll be able to fold that open, close like that. Fold it open. What am I on about? So in you go. And then I've watched all these videos again today a few times, just so I didn't screw this up. Right, Daddy Sensei Silver, that's Lou. Right, we do your Big Four. And don't laugh at me, right? But I can never say, I struggle with the word reggae. And I always call it Reggie music. You can even see I spelled Reggie. So your Big Four of the Reggie music: Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, Lee Perry, and Burning Spear. I think the first two are the only ones I've ever seen mentioned anywhere or on records. And then you did your festival, which was the Psych Fest from 1968. That would be a great, amazing time. So you got Iron Butterfly. I got that record, but I've only heard one song on it. The Zombies, Moody Blues, Love, The Byrds, Jefferson Airplane, The Kinks, Cream, The Doors, and Jimi Hendrix. And there's your just to prove what I wrote down. Fold that. That goes in there. Somebody else that's quite new to watching my stuff, and I loved your video. Is it Chris? I think at Vinyl Transmission. Your video is amazing. I loved it. There was a time where I was trying to read something on one of the records and I couldn't work out what they were called or even how to spell it, and that was Baphomet's Blood. Because the video was really hard for me to see that word on the thing. But other than that, you did amazing. I loved the video. It was so funny as well. And I know you do funny videos. I've seen a few of them. So you've done your Big Four is hair metal. Yes, I don't mind the term hair metal. It's the glam metal that I don't like. Because I'm British, glam metal was an era of the early to mid 70s, and that involved T-Rex, Slade, bands like that, Mott the Hoople, and I suppose David Bowie would be a bit of that as well. There was loads of bands, you know, and that's glam metal. When I heard it as a term on one of my old VHSs, when I think it might have been Metallica, called the bands Gay LA Metal. I think it was Metallica or someone else, and I just thought, well, they're not really glam. Well, they're glam, dressed up like they do, but it should be just called hair metal, really. Because some of them didn't have big hair. I think the biggest hair I ever saw was probably, even though you can't really call them a hair metal band, would have been Lizzie Borden. I just look at it and I think, is he wearing a wig in some of these videos? If he is, let me know. So yeah, your video was amazing. Right, here we go. So your hair metal, big four: Bullet Boys, Madam X, Crocus, Cinderella. And then you did your video, your Santana Palooza 2066, the Undead in Hell concert festival. Venom, I got a Venom record, but I haven't really listened to it yet. Danzig, Satan's Hollow, never heard of those. Iron Maiden, Baphomet's Blood, and then another one called Bathory. I think I got that right. Possessed, Mayhem, Death SS, and Merciful Fate. King Diamond's amazing, eh? So yeah, that's your just to prove it's all there. Look, I wrote it all down on there. And you're going in the pot or the tin. Vinyl City. Oh God. It's a bit of a story with this one. George, Vinyl City. Glam metal, you called it. Just so happens that I was watching one of your very good mates, and that would be Black Star, Rob from Black Star Vinyl, saying about he said about the term hair metal and glam metal. He didn't like the glam metal thing, and you didn't like the hair metal thing. And I just thought, if I put them two in the room, they'd probably have a fist fight. But sorry, George, glam metal is that's back in the 70s. That was a British movement. No, I know what you mean. I can quite you know, they were glam, they were. Right, so here we go. Your big four, glam metal: Poison, Motley Crue, Rat, Dokken. All of them great. Poison a bit. I've gone off Poison quite a bit in the last 4 or 5 years or so. 10 maybe. Your Fantasy Festival: Bon Jovi, Led Zeppelin, Def Leppard, Scorpions. Van Halen, we'll come back to that one. Ozzy Osbourne, Wasp, Black Sabbath. Deep Purple. No, George, not Deep Purple. And Kiss. No, he knows. I like David Coverdale, Purple. And yeah, you're an Ian Gillan fan, ain't you? But no, it's all right. I'm not picking on you, because I don't want any. I don't want to have a blinking rant. Right, Van Halen. Do you know the little story about Van Halen? Well, when I originally started getting into the VC, probably at the start of this year, I think it was. I did quite a few videos, as everybody knows, and this one video, I was going through my vinyl, and I happened to mention that I really hated David Lee Roth version of Van Halen. Even though I don't mind the song Jump and Panama, I don't see what people see in the song Running with the Devil so much. I don't see what people see in any of the David Lee Roth, especially his solo stuff is terrible, right? I really don't like the guy to watch, even in interviews. He's just OTT, a show off. I think that's put me off Poison as well. And when I when I did this video, I ran down. I said to people, I said, look, this is my opinion, and I ran down Van Halen, right? But a certain person that no longer comments on any of my videos since I did that video, right? And he hasn't commented on my videos for so long, and he was probably one of the first people that I ever was spoke to on the VC. And I don't know what his problem is with me, but I don't know. I don't know if it's because I pissed because I said about Van Halen, or is it because I don't believe in God? Is it because I got autism? And then I thought, no, hang on a minute, Metal Mickey's got a form of autism, and I saw he had a comment from him recently, and I thought, what have I done wrong? And I thought it must be the Van Halen thing. So yeah, if people can't accept your opinion, then yeah, they need to go and grow up. Right, so that was my opinion, and I just found it a bit like, why would someone not speak to you because of your opinion? And even Rob at Black Star Vinyl said, he said to me, he said, like, John, he said, I like that you and Mike, Metal Mickey, say how it is. He said, that's how I am. And I thought, yeah, fair play. And but it was a little bit hurtful that, you know, just because of my opinion, someone would not even speak to me anymore, or comment on my stuff. And before, the guy used to message me, well, look at my videos nearly every day, and then comment, or every couple of days or so, and always, you know, a few people know who I'm talking about because I've mentioned it to them, but yeah, it was just really hurtful that someone could be so childish. So right, Ozzy Osbourne's your next one. Wasp, Black Sabbath, Deep Purple and Kiss. Obviously I said all those, right, and that was amazing. I love that lineup. Okay, that festival is well worthy of going to watch for sure. Thank you, George, that's brilliant. And we're going to stick you in the tin, and there you go, in the tin, mate. Now we go on to a really cool dude. And this is Black Star Vinyl. This is Rob. The poor guy, well, I'm not going to say poor guy, but he's having a bit of shit with Facebook at the moment, and yeah, I know exactly where he's coming from there. Same with YouTube for me. Right, so your big four, mate, hair metal. Shouldn't really say that around George. Dokken, Queensryche, Striper. Not really into them. Sorry, mate. Livinyg. I've heard of Livinyg for years, donkey's years, but I've just never actually gone out and bought any of their stuff. Then we're going to go on to your festival, mate. Dokken, Queensryche, Striper, Livinyg, Wasp, Yngwie Malmsteen. Sorry, mate. Sorry, but I know you love him to bits. But I went off all that. I think he's just OTT for me. And just how he is towards other people as well. He can be a bit of bit nasty to some people. You might have seen some of his some of his interviews lately. I don't know much about him, but I saw some stuff that he wasn't very kind with some of the stuff he said. Another band, Reverend. Never heard of them. Sabotage, obviously I've heard. The only thing I like about that band is El Petrelli was in it. But I've heard one of their songs from, God, 25 years ago, or maybe, yeah. And I listened to it again. I liked the guitar bit, but it was a bit too God-like, like too much into. Oh yeah, I think there was a song called Jesus Saves. I'm sure it was that, and I thought, nah, it's too much for me. And then you got King Diamond. That's just amazing, and Judas Priest. You know I love them. So yeah, you know, it all yeah, I would go and watch this for sure. I'm going to stick you in the top now, mate. Well, not yourself, because you're bloody million miles away, but yeah, your thing. How long is this? Oh my God, look, this is 28 minutes long already, and I've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my God, 7. Damn. Ooh. 7. Well, I'm going to do one more quick, and then I'll have to do a part 2. Sorry. Right. Let's go with let's go with another really sound, cool dude, bloke. He'll laugh at me because I'm going to say it's Andy Cloudy Mulder. And Sir Cloudy Mulder. I noticed, Mr. Cloudy Mulder, there's no Def Leppard on your list. Shame on you, mate. Right. Yeah, I've got something that I really do like though. No one else mentions. I think it's just me and you have mentioned this band. Right. Your big four. Rock Goddess. Never heard of them. Warlock. Dario is hot, eh? Girl School. Not really. Never been really a fan of them. But please don't unsubscribe from here. Hellion. When you said it was Wasp, like, I haven't checked them out yet, and I'm gonna, because you know what I'm like with Wasp. Yes, if there's a female Wasp, I'm gonna be checking it out. Especially if one of them is wearing the same as what they wore on their live at the Lyceum show when they had the ass cheeks out. Yeah, if it's females and they're fit, I'll be watching that for sure. Right, your festival, mate. GNR, Halloween. Do you know what? I used to always listen to the second phase of Halloween, where it was that Andy Darris, and I used to listen to loads of that. Right, his voice got my tits now though. It's like, yeah, I really couldn't listen to any more of him at all. But I have got a new appreciation for the first lot of Halloween, as I should say. Man of War. Well, my thoughts on that are probably the same as you at the start. They were like sort of a see them in the magazines, you think, my God, who the hell is going to go and watch that? And someone, who was it? Was it you that, I can't remember now, mentioned that the ticket prices were really sky high? Or was that a Metal Mickey? Something's going on with my PC. What's going on? I think I know why. I think I know why the tickets are really expensive compared to most bands. It's because they're selling themselves as a metal band, and also they probably charge extra in case there's loads of women that come in, because they're obviously having to charge as a stripper type band, or a Chippendale type band. So yeah, they're getting, you know, they use their noodle, mate. They've thought about that. You know, we get the chicks in one night, pretend to be Chippendales, playing guitars and drums and singing, and then yeah, and then they get the blokes in another night, and yeah, no, not my sort of band. But yeah, you hit it right on the nail with the next band, and that was Magnum. I was like, hell yeah, Magnum. Megadeth, Suicidal Tendencies, not really into them. Tank, never heard Tank. Warlock, yeah. Dead Lord, never heard them. And Ram, I haven't heard. But yeah, I will have to check them out. So I will keep these anyway. So you're going in the pot, mate. And I'm going to do another video. So watch the next one to find out the results. Cheers.